I stream daily, almost daily on twitch.tv/canister_mtg, so be sure to visit that if you would like to catch some of my live content. Last index 17 days ago, Cascade Beanstalk. I don't know if it's a keep, probably not. Good boy, sounds like you're talking to a dog. It sure does. Great draw. Maybe slight punish for not playing out Garrison on 2 with Grazer, because if I go Garrison then I have 2 untapped lands in my hand, so if Dryad comes unanswered I just play Titan. Granted they will cast a Fury anyways. Pretty rough to start this down 5 minutes, but we are fighting. Did I unmute myself? Yes, I did. Good. Chatters, are you playing pre-release? Damn, good question. I am not. But I'm also not a chatter, so I shouldn't have answered. If anyone opens Spelunking, I want to get 4 copies. Please hand them over to me. Also, Sunken Citadel. Sunken? Wasn't last pre-release a week ago? No. Spelunking would have been hot here. You're hot too, my friend. Can deal 2 damage with Slayers Stronghold? Why not? Eldraine pre-release was on September 1st, so 2 months ago. What you're saying is positively insane. 2 months ago. Was so long ago. Guessing Omnatos. Beans, okay. Can you watch a clip too, please? Maybe between games if you remind me. I don't know how Gooby, but I would definitely say that Titan is much more based, and that is an important factor too. For Vestige you could haste here, I know. But also wouldn't matter because opponent would stop the attack with Leyline Binding, which I guess is fine because then we unbind the Titan with Boseiju and it's good. Do I bring my own basic lands when playing limited? Yes, I have a big box of 8th and 9th edition white bordered basics, which I always bring with myself to the PTs, and I beat up on people with my white bordered basics. Well, I guess to say that I beat up is a little bit of disingenuous, but I attempt to. Do you enjoy when they complain about white bordered cards? I never had an opponent actually complain about my basics being white bordered in limited. They just always keep it to themselves. 0-3 with fat Chandra feels bad, man. It did feel bad, yeah. Co tam sobie spierdzisz? Ardent Play. Tefari, dobra. Może być. Co, cofniesz Tytana? Nie, Sagę. Okej. Interesting. Is there Fat Chandra and Ixalan? No, but there wasn't much of the machines where I overeat with a deck with Fat Chandra. Did they fix the floating mana issue? They did. It was actually pretty fast. Also, Mighty Mike 90, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate that. Co jest Bunia? Ble. Miu. Alright, Combatus. Solitude. Oh, solitude this, solitude that. Okay. Thinking of killing a beans. Probably will not. Lay down 2 solitudes. Oh, it's Fury. Time warp shit. Friday. Unfortunately, Vivian Planeswalker is not very commonly played in the formatos.
He's a phenomenal control player.
51 months since Hog Auction got banned.
Hogak-chan. Quad beans. This might be loss, but let's try. You equalize the time. Stinky. Okay, that's my hope, I guess. Nice equalizing. I mean, yeah. Perhaps the beans matchup doesn't look so good now. They did get the time to set up quad beans, so yeah. Doesn't look so awesome right now. Are the Grazers gonna get fired? Pitch Fury, yeah. Okay. Whoops, I plotted the wrong mana because I don't have Grulturf. Well, Vesuva it is, I guess. Red green. Well, they pay so much for a... They pay 4 mana for fire, what happened? The illustration of Azusa is nice, I agree. It was very nice that my opponent did that main phase, I have to agree. Can kill Azusa now. Problem is that they die to Jace next turn if they play Jace. Yeah, I don't think I can come up with anything that's particularly relevant to do on this turn. Maybe get another Boseiju. Maybe. Commandeer main deck. What a memer. This song is on your sex playlist. In the waiting line, okay. At least they don't get the cast trigger. Do they not? They do. Do they? Let's attack them, let's see. Well, I wanted to cast my ring, but thank you for skipping the turn. Because I did press F6. Yeah, now a Jace Derulo happens and I die. Mayhaps. But let's see if my opponent has that in their deck. They didn't take damage though from the one ring. Right, so they do gain protection. If you cast it. Well, it's been, I don't know if it's a bug or if it's intended. Because it's been cast. Maybe that's the relevant part. Time bar pause, makes sense. Solitudos, okay. Well, 10 life. If I actually had an F6 and played my ring, I would have had protection. Retefari. They play Cascade and Rings, they play Commandeer, and they commandeered my ring. Game 1. But if I had a protection, then I would have had time to work for that. I do have a ring in the graveyard, yeah, I guess they do play at least a single ring. Also play Fury and Commandeer in the same deck, which is sure legal. Let's put it this way. Scarlet Boseiju, Fury. They have 3 rings in their deck. Now they have an empty deck. Right, well, they have like Jace or Endurance. Do you just deck and die? Okay, you have Endurance, makes sense. Reasonable. It's again terrible that I failed to cast my 1 ring because now I'm taking so much damage for no reason. And potentially dying if they time warp enough times. I checked with a judge and they said they should not gain protection, so likely a bug. Well, is it a trusted judge though? Or a random dude? Discuss. The clock is your friend in the moment. Sure, that's why I'm playing, yeah. I was late for 5 minutes for the game too, so it means my opponent's pace is slower. The cock is your friend in this moment. Touching. Are you an MTG millionaire? I don't know. Am I? If I get on their turn, then probably doesn't lead me anywhere, but well, it consumes their clock, I guess. It's pretty rough game 1. I think my opponent's build is probably among the more problematic ways they could build their deck with the rings. But let's see what's in their sideboard, and we're ready for them with the Tarask. Sundering Krasis and Sundering Titan, Tarask, and Hydroid Krasis, you know, just all ready to bounce. We poured out Radiant Fountain rather than Cavernos. Not an Elesh Enjoyer. I would play Elesh if she was green. But Beans throw cards anyways, Teferi bounces Elesh anyways, Murderous Cat cuts Elesh anyways. Don't love that. Does Cavern even do anything against them? It produces green mana. Wouldn't it be cool if Slippery Bogle had Ward 100 instead of Hexproof? Would be pretty cool, yeah. Ward 100. Ward 100. Yeah, Back to Nature. I think has some potential. Of course, I'm gonna draw it with a Dryad and 2 Sagas in play. Destroy bounce land. With this Explorer. Hello Canister. Hello Portable Head. Oh, upkeep fetching, yeah, nice strats. Kurwa no. Not good. I guess a little bit of a sketchy keep, but you know, the prospect of a turn free ring was attractive. Explorer is a free card. Yeah? I mean, it was. Bit awkward to play Dryad, but let's do it. Probably gonna get binded, maybe binded. Bound. Hey, what happened in that last match for the Modern Prelim? So your opponent got the win in game 1 after 30 minutes. Well, seems like you do know what happened. Just a long game. Do you not think unlike regular folklore this matchup requires for more aggressive male ligands? Question mark. No? I mean, I don't know. Maybe? I mean, you just mean to say that I should have mulliganed, you think, but perhaps. Perhaps. No? Probably. I would happily make some land drops, yeah. Red? Oh, Cholipka. Why doesn't that kill the Dryad? Maybe because it wasn't on the battlefield. It was under a leyline binding, which is an enchantment and got destroyed. Why no pump? I'll turn into Amulet. Actually, I don't know if I will. But I wanted to have the option. Should have turned into Amulet. Still not too late. It is a little bit too late. Don't commandeer. Kurwa, no, się zawsze dasz wypierdolić tym komandirem jak pizda najgorsza. Jebać tę kartę. Jaki gówno mem. Cię wypierdala z kapci. Not good. Not good. No i co, cofniesz tej... O, amuleta cofniesz, nie? Zajebiście wymyśliłeś. Co, Boseiju? Chujowo. Boseiju. Hacking Commandeer mates. Seems like they're trying to solve the Omnath puzzle. Okay, solved. I mean, I have 4 minutes to win with 10 power on the battlefield, so yeah. Is there any value in having a shock so when you are Boseiju you can still get plus mana? Seems like you know the answer. 2 green, Force of Vigor, Rip. Szarpiniusz, no dobra, już nie zesraj się kurwa, komanderowcu. Going back to 4 color. Certainly losing to a Mimer hurts, but I guess it was a good thing that I didn't play my ring on turn 3 because then I would have got commandeered on it. Oh! It's not the greatest keep, but we play a turn 3 ring, I have Amulet. An issue that is that I have 4 mana with the 1 ring on turn 3, but I only get left with 2 in play.
He's a phenomenal control player.
16 months, the same time when my papa abandoned me. Do you want to be my papa?
I have no such desire, but thank you very much for the sub. Verdant Catacombs, Yawgmoth. Stomping Ground, this is gonna be a John deck. No, Scales, okay. I wish I had Missile Land too. Cringe, bro. When will I ask for the streamer access for the new set? What do you mean? If you mean for Cavern of Ixalan, then the answer is never. If you mean for the future set, then I'm not gonna be asking for that either because I have no interest in booting up Arena to play it, so... Wow, dismember. Shadow Spear. Least pathetic Scales draw. Which member? Good one. Are you officially boycotting the future MTG platform? What's the future MTG platform? Is there something newer than Arena? I don't think so. I'm not quite boycotting Arena, I just don't play it. I sometimes play the Arena weekends, they are pretty cool, I like them. Opens, I guess. MTG Arena is more cringe than anime, okay. No kurwa, same hiciory, nie? Shadow Spear, Nihil, Spellbomb, Dismember. What a deck my opponent assembled. Sorry, chatter, that you have a desire to meet IRL. I haven't thought of that, so nothing specific comes to mind. Is that a trap question, though? a trick question of sorts. Was that Commandeer protection a bug or no? It seems like it's a bug. People say judges rule differently. So probably a bug then. Do you think Scales players play Force of Vigor that they can't cast? Was Cultivator 100% win there? There was a way for Cultivator to lose me the game if it hits 2 amulets and 2 remaining Grazers or something like that, but it's almost 100% to win and it's fun to click on it, so I like to click on Cultivator while I can in spots like that. But GTO is to go for a Titan. I probably mold this. Too bad, right? This is good. No, not the GTO word. Why? It's a useful term. I'm glad you enjoyed them, Vantendo. I'll provide more thoughts as we record more episodes and as they come to me. Was Gap salty about Scam? Not particularly, although he did say that his deck is probably weak versus Scam. But not to an extent where I would call that being salty. Jeez, ten midcam. Ulubione hobby gracza Skales, wypierdolić midkiem Sagę. I mean, it's fine play. It's a fine play. I want to play the map. I think so. Might explode once next turn. Have any of your IRL friends been mentioned in that episode? I don't think so. Oh, I will definitely explode once. Dawaj jeszcze jednego. Balista. Okay. No reason to wait. I'll explode now because of Springleaf Drum mana. Ale fajna herbatka. A jaka to herbatka jest? Sęcza brzoskwiniowa sobie kupiłem jakąś taką. W sklepie... Jak to się nazywa? 5 o'clock herbaty, coś takiego. I could have sworn I just heard you say I need a hit of vodka. I don't really drink vodka. I said herbatka, which means tea. Zaraz się tą zajmiemy bułka. I should have really played Mycosynth Gardens map and then Boseiju. Can also yield your Boseiju, that would have been easier, yeah. Then I wouldn't have get stopped every single time. Have I ever exploded in real life? Actually, I haven't. Is that something you recommend? Oh no, not the Argon Ravager. Yeah, no explosion November, right? We'll see printed bobber in standard. What's a bobber? Like an actual bobber card? Capybara? It's a different animal. No Valakut grabbing. I have 5 lands in play. Next turn, Titan's gonna grab 2 Valakuts and kill. I guess could fetch the One Ring, but I just wanted to play Grazer this turn, not to die to Ink Mob in any scenario. Besides that, not much matters. Na leśnym drzewie krasnolują niebie. Which is my favorite Primeval Titan art? It's the original one. Which is why I play with this. Same bands. Is there also exploring the sideboard in this list? Yes. If so, what's the reasoning for this? Against which deck is it good? When Grazer bad, I want to have cheap ram spells in my deck still. Grazer bad when it doesn't block. Simple. Yargle Explorer is on model, yeah. So when you play Lotus Field with Amuletos on the field, you untap and sacrifice itself to its own ability. Yeah. That would happen. Am I missing Graveyard Hate or can Titan ignore those strategies? I think I'll be able to ignore this game. But yeah, I don't have Graveyard Hate, so I guess I'm missing Graveyard Hate as in I don't have it in my deck right now. Right, seems fine. And I have Generous Ents, which is like hate. It's got a Summoner's Pact, it's really poor against them. Grazer for Explore. Maybe Taras to discard in my cleanup. Seems good enough. I do believe in the discard to hand size strategy, yeah, solid. Boseiju has no targets. Sundering Titan, we could also discard Sundering Titan to hand size. But I don't... Not so sure about that. It just blocks one creature. It blocks pretty well though, 7-10. I am on a draw, so... Discard to hand size seems okay. Hydroid Krasis is okay to have against Subtlety. But it doesn't match up particularly well against Living End at all, so... Let's board Sundering Titan, let's see what happens. This is my favorite Titan art / frame, yes. Ała, tofu! Nie gryź mnie. Zakaz gryzenia. Lead on Boseiju means a land cycler. It's pretty hard not to get blown out by this enchant's effect, so let's get blown out. Probably the upkeep is better, but... Sorcery Speed Violet Outburst. Fortunately, this is a lot of power. So I guess Force check.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Optimal usage of Prime Gamingos.
Twitch Prime. Primeval Titan. Coincidence? Subtelny. Little used to redraw the Dryad. Well, it produces mana, so maybe I should. I take 3 from this, 17, this is 7, 12, 19 plus 4, 23. So I'll bottom. Need to draw something that's not a Dryad anyways to get there. Dryad would let me cast Taraske or others though. Whippage, Shardless. Right, let's draw something. No, to nie jest something, tylko to jest nic. Need to restart model because of the lag. This is gonna be very weak to grief. Too bad I want to play with this, but I'll keep and pass. Informer, I barely knew her. I guess I could just not pass and play Tolaria West and then Golgari Rot Farm and then pass. That'd probably be better. Less weak to grief. So I guess I can do that next turn. Gives them time to find a grief. Gardens Amulet? No, I skipped turn 1. I'm discarding in hand size. Unless they find grief with this Waker and it's gonna be pretty horrid for me. Then I'll just die, I guess. Do you play the Transmute land? Tolaria West? Yes, of course I do. Don't grieve me, no. Yes, thanks. What is better in my graveyard, Titan or Colossus? Waker. Two Curators. Discard Titan first. Sorry, Kani, can you explain why not playing Amulet? To discard in my cleanup. There is no to pass. Not really. Would be nice if I had an end to cycle alongside my Primeval Titan or something. Optimal Amulet, but this is not playing Jeweled Lotus. It's called Timeless Lotus, and you might be onto something with that train of thought. Why not copy Amulet with Mycosynth to be less vulnerable to Foundation Breaker? I want to play the One Ring next turn. I want to have 4 mana. Copying Amulet just kinda is gonna open me to getting blown out a bit more. Okay. Jesus lag. 11 plus 7. It's 18 plus 4, so I'm dead too. Not nice. RIP. Since they pitched a subtlety, I assume they have another outburst, so I'm gonna block Waker of Waves. But yeah, they're like, that's not good for me. Well, I guess now I don't have to block Waker, so that's actually pretty decent. In a way. Or if they did that, I still would have preferred to end of turn use my Titanus. End of turn use my Gardens. And having Amulet left over seems pretty important to have it. It's cried bottom, so at least there is that. Cast Grief. Alright, happy to see that because now they can force my ring. Took the Titan, and not the ring? That seems wrong, maybe. Maybe not. And if you only attack like that, it's actually also pretty interesting. What? Subtlety back? Okay, Waker in. This matchup seems tough. They have lots of disruption and a reasonable clock. Sure. It depends on like the game, how the game looks. Like they do struggle plenty to discard Titan often. Have you ever used Gardens to Legend rule away a One Ring? I think so, once. Once I did that. Two Sagas to set up 2 turns from now. Next turn, One Ring again, then turn after that, combo turn with Cultivator Colossus. Maybe bad to trade for subtlety and not for street trade, because the creatures, they not gonna deal any damage anymore. What's that? 4 mana, Foundation Breaker. Sure, we can handle that. Doot, doot, doot. 3 dot. Through doot. This is why searching for 2 Sagas was good. More rings, good. Draw 2. The fucking Tarask. Let's go. Ward 10. The 1 ring, 2 in hand. It's a bit funny, yeah. A little bit ironic if you ask me. How the heck did I tap my mana this way? Taraska wcale ci dobudzi swego kiełbaska lelum. I wish. I played the 1 ring they didn't know about, lol. Sure. Do you think they play beans? I don't think they play beans. I need a restart. It's going way too poorly. But we should be winning this turn, I think. Wouldn't that be sweet? Are you a bad girl? Get hurt. Tarask is together. Wouldn't that be sweet? Hee-hoo. Ooh-hoo.
He's a phenomenal
Yee-hoo.
control player.
Good
Wee-hoo.
luck X-Pro MTG Caster Keck.
Thank you, I'll need it as an X-Pro. Did I see that Reed played Jund for top 8, or was it a joke? He did play Jund, yeah. I mean, Jund isn't that bad. And the Super League is... No, it seems like a good place for playing a little bit of that. Reap Forest. Impressive Colossus. I guess I could have cycled Generous Ent for a forest. What is the greatest number of amulets you've had in play at one time? 6 probably. On the Amulets YouTube short, I think I had 5 and I was about to make a 6, but then Olsen pointed out that I should copy my Ringos. Have to move. In one more year, that list will have every MTGO player. Perhaps, but... Okay, Monastery Swift Spear, I like that. Especially drawing a Growth Chamber now. Goodbye, opponent. The game is over. Omae wa mo shindeiru. Nani? Last in Meyer. Guess that's still Baron. Yep. Pathetic opponent. 10 damage. Z czym kurwa do ludzi? Let's lead with Mr. Beast for the lulz. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is this Mr. Beast going to cure them? Yeah, cure them, because you do have to be blind to what does it mean for a deck to be good to play Baron. Oops. Yeah, I messed up and wouldn't kill them now. Cure them. What are they? Ham? I believe it was a reference to the fact that Mr. Beast cures people from blindness. This seems like a keep. Grazer into explore. Blocks the creature. Boseiju, the enchantment, is not vulnerable to Smash the Smithereens. Plays a Krasis and gains a few life. Turn 3 we go. Draw 2, gain 2. Okay. I spike and I skewer. Okay. I mean, I could lose this game. Can we say skewer is an aspiring lava spike? You can say that, yeah, but I don't know if that's meaningful. Molten without burn would be like an ocean without fish. And I hate fish. Why do you tap out for the swift speeds? That's so bad. Brother, you just lost. Havoc is a small price to pay for data. Once again, Amulet proves to yield consistent results in modern prelims as opposed to the fucking Beans deck which goes 2-2 every single time. I think I went 3-1 with Beans many times actually, but the average result with Beans was lower than my average result with Titanos. That Swift Spear was definitely worth casting, yeah. Cause Swift Spear gain 4 life. There are 5 rounds now? No, prelims are 4 rounders. Amulet is secretly tier S. No, but it's good. 2-2 every single time sounds like a consistent result to me. Yes, tier S, X. That's funny.